A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
好，所以昨天我们讲到呢，手机游戏成瘾，所以应该蛮期待今天揭晓自己到底有没有上瘾，对吧？还记不记得怎么讲啊 ？Be addicted to? Are you addicted to mobile games? We're gonna find out today in our lesson. 但是呢，其实大家应该都知道，如果真的上瘾了，真的不是一个很好的习惯，甚至很可能会造成很多的问题哦。It can cause a lot of problems. Cause 这边是造成的意思。那等等呢，在文章你要注意听造成的英文到底怎么说。等等 Mike 老师会提到，我也会提到，所以 watch out. So what problems are you going to face? 如果 you're addicted to mobile games, 如果你真的上瘾的话，你会有什么样的问题呢？ Well, that's exactly what we're going to learn in just a second. So get ready and pay attention. Cause 造成要记哦。
Do you have a mobile game addiction? Warm-up question. What bad habits do you have? Talk about them.
If you got 10 or more points, you might have a mobile game addiction. This isn't healthy. Mobile games can cause us to get less sleep. Also, they often isolate us from others. People even spend money within the games to get extra digital items. How can you treat a mobile game addiction? Set a 30-minute game time limit each day. Also, keep your phone out of your bedroom. This way, you won't stay up late playing games. Do other activities, like working on hobbies and spending time with friends or family. It's fine to enjoy mobile games sometimes. Just don't let them take over your life.
All right, so now it's time to add up the scores from our little test there. And it looks like the higher score you have, well, that might not actually be a good thing. As the article says, if you got 10 or more points, so 10 or more, 10 or higher, you might have a mobile game addiction. Yes, absolutely. So if you find that some of those questions, yeah, I'm playing a little too much, I do feel physical problems, I am ignoring important things, then that is a sign you have a mobile game addiction. And as the article says, and as you guys probably know, this isn't healthy. It's not good for you. Not necessarily healthy for your body, healthy for your life, healthy for your mind. It's not a good thing to be. A good situation to be in. Mobile games can cause us to get less sleep. Absolutely. The light from the screen can interrupt your brain, make your brain more awake than it really should be. And of course, getting less sleep, well, that can lead to many other health problems. It can lead to, of course, physical problems. Getting less sleep leaves you tired, and that can lead to emotional problems. And I think they've even showed that if you don't get enough sleep, you might gain weight more. So there's all sorts of bad things that can happen if you're not getting 7 or 8 hours sleep. Younger people need more sleep, for sure. Also, the article goes on to say, that's mobile games, they often isolate us from others. Yeah, you're having fun with the game, but what about the people around you, your friends, your family? They're not joining in, and you're kind of ignoring them. They're isolated on their own. You're isolated and on your own as well. Remember, everything we're saying here about mobile games can also be true about console games or PC games or anything like that. Moving on with the article, People even spend money within the games to get extra digital items. For sure, that pay to play or pay to win type thing. If you buy more diamonds or gold bars, you can get a better thing and you can, advance and level up faster. These games, they're designed by very smart people to try to get as much money out of you as possible. And if you think, I'll spend a bit of money and get better at the game, there will always be other people spending more money than you to get even better at the game. So if you kind of get into that trap of thinking you can buy your way to victory, you might end up wasting a lot of money, and that, of course, will lead to further problems in your life. So a lot of things to think about there, and a lot of things to be careful about, because you don't want mobile gaming to get out of control in your life and lead to all sorts of bad effects.
所以大家加起来是多少分呢？ I actually got 4 points. 我得了4分呢，哈哈哈。所以如果你加起来呢是10分，或者是超过10分的话，那你有可能就真的是对手机游戏有一点成瘾哦。So good thing I got 4 points. I'm not addicted. What about you? Calculate it. 你们自己算算看。所以呢，其实对手机游戏成瘾，我们刚刚就一直在提醒，不是很健康的一件事，因为会造成很多 ，it can cause a lot of problems， 它会造成很多或间接影响我们其他的生活什么等等等。那我们老师刚刚提到，就是间接影响到我们的睡眠。那也会因为这样呢，我们就跟其他人的关系更疏远了。因为你们还记得昨天我在一开始的开头，我打游戏打得太入神，我都忘记跟你们讲话了所以其实那样就是一个不好的影响哦。那我们文章中也看到 isolate 这个单字，它就是动词，使什么东西疏远。所以你可以想象，把什么东西从那边拉离开，就是从那边是 from。所以我们可以造一个句子试试看。He isolates himself from others. 他把他自己从别人那边拉开距离 because he's afraid of people. 因为他对人有恐惧，所以他就把自己跟别人疏离了。那其实这个字是动词，对不对？那你们要不要猜看名词是什么呀？哈哈哈，其实就是加一个 tion 在结尾，就是 isolation， 所以也可以另外记一下哦。所以除了以上我们刚刚提到的衰点就是跟别人疏远睡觉睡不好等等等，手机游戏成瘾呢，还有一个比较令人 QQ 的事情，那就是不能省钱为什么？因为你就会在上面，大家都说什么氪金，对不对？ I've done that before. 我其实也有花钱在游戏上面过。It's a waste of money actually because you can't see.你根本就看不到那些东西，可是因为太好玩了，你还是会想要在上面花钱买上面的礼物而且有些角色你要把它变得更强升级，你就说反正只有1000块而已，那我就花一下，我的角色可以变得更厉害。或者呢，你玩到没有生命力了，你就要再花钱，然后再买爱心，再继续玩等等等，所以就会有 spend 这个单字花费。所以如果你花什么钱在什么身上，就是 spend money on something。比如说 I used to spend way too much money on clothes. Maybe I still do, but a lot in the past, a lot more in the past. 所以呢，这边指的就是说我以前真的花太多钱在买衣服上面了。那除了搭配钱以外呢，其实 spend 也可以拿来形容时间哦。不过注意一下，我们后面的动作要变成 ing。虽然有时候口语大家会口误变成 to V， 但你们考试的时候呢，一定要记得后面的动词要变成 VING。所以比如说他花了2个小时粉刷墙壁，比如说 He spent 2 hours painting the wall。那如果是我可以说我今天花了3个小时练钢琴我就可以说 I spent 3 hours。动词加 VING, right? Playing the piano or practicing playing the piano 就是我练习弹钢琴。又或者是呢，我今天花了1个小时煮饭 I spent an hour cooking today。所以呢，我们刚刚看到这么多的不好的地方那当然你人生中遇到不好的事情，我们就是要知道怎么解决。We have to find a solution。所以呢 ，Well, I think Mike will tell us about it.
All right, so let's say you've discovered that, yes, you might have a mobile phone game or a mobile game addiction or a PC game addiction, a console game addiction, a video game addiction, or maybe you're just worried that you're kind of heading that way. It's okay now, but you're afraid you're heading into trouble. So what can you do? Good advice for anyone, really. How can you treat a mobile game addiction? Here's a good bit of advice. Set a 30-minute game time limit each day. 30 minutes a day, a half an hour a day. Hey, if you have the day off, it's the weekend or a holiday, maybe play for an hour or something like that. But certainly don't do those 3, 4, 5 hour game sessions. That is way too much. Here's another one. Also, keep your phone out of your bedroom. Yes, very important. Remember all that stuff about the light from the screen kind of mixing your brain up and keeping you awake more? Don't play your game in bed. Don't play your game before bed. And don't play your game first thing in the morning. Oh, I wake up, run and get the game. No. Don't do that. What I would try to do is basically, if you're in bed, you're in bed. You're sleeping, you're doing relaxing things, not playing games. If you decide to get up and wash your face and get dressed and have some breakfast, brush your teeth like you're going to school or going to work or something, if you're doing that, then maybe play the game, but only after you're up and active doing your day stuff. Don't do it when you should be doing your night stuff like sleeping and resting in bed. As the article says, this way you won't stay up playing games or wake up early and have bad sleep because you're playing games in the morning. So instead, what can you do? Do other activities like working on hobbies and spending time with friends or family. Sure, there's lots of great hobbies you can do. Art, music, reading, all sorts of stuff. All of these things can be lots of fun, and you can do them with other people. You can bring a lot of pleasure and enjoyment in your life. And remember, all games will become boring at some point. All games. I don't care how much you love that game, it will become boring at some point. People, though, not so much. People are always interesting. They can always surprise us. And if you want to meet new people, that's another way to get some more interesting things going on in your life. Games, yeah, they can be fun, but they do sort of run out of entertainment value after a while. People, no, not really. All right, next, moving on, it says it's fine to enjoy mobile games sometimes. Absolutely. It's a good way to relax. It's a good thing to do at the end of the day after you've done all of the other important things that you need to do. So yes, they can be fine, but kind of like junk food, try to keep a limit on it, because if you don't, you can get into trouble. As it says there, just don't let them take over your life. In the same way that eating chocolate and potato chips all the time would be a bad thing to do, you gotta have fruit and vegetables. Playing games is fine, but doing it all the time is like having all the junk food in the world, but not having the good healthy stuff that you also need to be a happy person.
所以呢，解决手机游戏成瘾并不困难呢。刚刚老师讲那几点，感觉还蛮容易的。其实你只要自律一点，其实不管要改善什么不好的习惯，都不会太难。我觉得 it's all about yourself。如果你真的想要改变，那其实你真的放一点心意进去，那我相信都是可以改变的。那老师刚刚讲的这么多呢，我们再来复习一下今天所有的单字。我一直在提醒的第一个字 cause， 它就是造成、导致，在我们的文章中是个动词哦。那如果当名词的时候，就是有原因或者是起因的意思。比如说什么东西的起因，什么东西的原因，就是 the cause of something， 所以可能是火灾发生的原因 the cause of fire， 意外发生的原因 the cause of the accident， 或者是呢淹水的原因 the cause of the flood， 等等等都可以这么用。那我们再看一个句子 Your mistakes caused lots of problems for our team。你的疏忽造成了我们团队很多的问题，所以这边又看到了造成什么，我们直接放一个名词，代表就是造成的事情。那另外一个字就是 extra， 这个字这边是形容词，有额外的或附加的意思。那我们后面呢可以直接加上一个东西，就可以代表多出来的什么。 所以比如说 You have extra money, very good， 或者是 I got extra help from maybe Johnson。所以呢，你在哪里得到额外的钱，得到的帮助？那如果今天是额外的工作，那就是 extra work。那么今天这个字呢，你们可能也会看到它当成副词使用。当成副词的使用呢，我们就是放在一个动词后面来修饰嘛。所以比如说 I would like to pay extra for a good seat， 就是我愿意呢，为了得到一个好座位再多付钱。那我们再看一个句子。You can stay at our house tonight. We have an extra room. 你今天晚上可以住我们家，我们有一间多出来的房间。那么另外一个字是 treat， 这个字在这边是动词，我们当治疗或医治的意思。不过呢，有时候我们也可以当享受，或者是你跟朋友说我请客吧，就是 This is my treat， 或者是也可以直接说 It's on me。就是算我这边就好了，你不用付钱。所以既然有招待的意思，你们应该也会听到说我们万圣节去别人家不给糖就捣蛋，其实就是这一个字 Go trick or treating， 就是如果你 You don't treat me candy， 如果你不给我糖，那你就惨咯，我就要大闹你家。所以我们再看另外一个句子The doctor is treating Gwen's heart problem。 这个医生呢，他正在治疗 Gwen 的心脏方面的问题。那今天最后一个单字是 limit 有限制或上限的意思。不过口语上呢，我们可以当一个人的限度，尤其是指酒量的时候。比如说 Do you know your limit? This is your 5th cocktail already。 就是你知道你能喝多少吗？你已经喝了第5杯鸡尾酒了耶。那我们再看另外一个句子 The speed limit on the highway is 100 kilometers。高速公路上面的最高限速是100公里，所以不要超速咯。
这句话英文怎么说？
So it's time for today's 这句话英文怎么说？我们从头到尾都在强调注意的。所以我们一开始的句子 Mobile games can cause us to get less sleep。手机游戏呢会导致我们睡眠不足，所以 something or someone cause someone to do something 导致某人做什么 or something or someone cause blah 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 造成某件事情。那我们如果今天要说 cause 来说我不想造成你麻烦，你们会怎么说呢？或者是我不想造成你任何的麻烦呢？有底了吗？好，我不想要是不是 I don't want to do something I don't want to造成 cause right， 所以很简单，后面直接加上一个名词 trouble， 所以直接说 I don't want to cause you trouble or I don't want to cause you any trouble。 我不想造成你任何的困难，我不想造成你任何的麻烦，两个都是 OK 的哦。都学起来了吗？所以从今天开始呢，要花多一点时间在你身边爱的家人、你的周遭、你的朋友，把手机收起来，你会发现真实的世界还有更多很美好的事物哦。
Do you have a mobile game addiction? Warm-up question. What bad habits do you have? Talk about them.
If you got 10 or more points, you might have a mobile game addiction. This isn't healthy. Mobile games can cause us to get less sleep. Also, they often isolate us from others. People even spend money within the games to get extra digital items. How can you treat a mobile game addiction? Set a 30-minute game time limit each day. Also, keep your phone out of your bedroom. This way, you won't stay up late playing games. Do other activities, like working on hobbies and spending time with friends or family. It's fine to enjoy mobile games sometimes. Just don't let them take over your life. Word power.
Cause. Cause. Your mistakes caused lots of problems for our team. Your mistakes caused lots of problems for our team. Extra. extra. You can stay at our house tonight. We have an extra room. You can stay at our house tonight. We have an extra room. Treat. Treat. The doctor is treating Gwen's heart problem. The doctor is treating Gwen's heart problem. Limit. Limit. The speed limit on the highway is 100 kilometers. The speed limit on the highway is 100 kilometers.
认识字汇
Isolate. Isolate. Within. Within. Digital. Digital.